This is lesson 3 in daisyknots, how to draw with your sewing machine. Welcome, and let's get started. In this lesson we are going to look at layering our fabrics to create a more intricate drawing. I always hand draw this drawing first, and then from this drawing I create the templates of the shapes that I need to make my drawing. Once you've selected the fabrics you want to use, lay out your shapes and draw around them. I use a erasable pen to do this. Once you've drawn around the shapes, cut them out. You then have all the individual components of your drawing, and you can lay it out to make sure that it all fits correctly before you start doing your free motion machine embroidery with it. We need to get our backing fabric that we're going to put our drawing on hooped up. We use the largest hoop at the bottom, as this allows us to manoeuvre our hoop in our sewing machine more easily. Lay out your drawing in the position that you want it to go in the hoop, just to make sure that there's enough space to draw all around it in the position that you wish it to be. Check the sewing machine setup. The feed dogs are down, the embroidery foot's on, and then we can set our hoop into our sewing machine, ready to start our free motion machine embroidery drawing. Ensure the fabric's all nice and smooth. You can bond the web if you prefer to do this, and then just very slowly machine around the edge of your fabric. As you're sewing around, keep smoothing out the fabric so that you get no creases in it. We're going to sew this twice. Again, we're taking our time. It doesn't look as though I am, but I did take my time doing that. So we've got 2 rows of sewing around the main part of the fabric. The drawing's now ready to have the next layer added to it. So I'm going to position all the different components, the wings in this case, and I'm also going to put the eyes in, just to make sure I've put the wings in the correct position. Again, the nose, just to make sure everything's all lined up as I wish it to go. And then I'm ready to sew. I pinned one wing on so it didn't move when I was actually doing the sewing. Again, very, very slowly round, and I'm going to go round twice, the same as I did with the main part of the fabric. I move over to the second wing, where again I go round it nice and slowly, and again going round it twice. I've laid out the eyes into a position that I'm happy with. I'm going around them twice, one at a time. The next component for my drawing of my owl is his little beak. It's pretty fiddly because it's such a small piece. Next up is the third layer, and the third layer is the owl's eyes. Now you can see here I'm actually playing around positioning where I want them to go, because the owl will have a different expression depending on where I actually position them. You can see when I'm actually sewing around these eyes, I'm not actually cutting my thread off, I'm just lifting up my foot and moving my needle across. Then when I'm finished, all the threads get trimmed off to make it nice and neat. I decided my little owl needed some feet, so I've added a couple of little feet. I actually went over them 4 times so they stood out more. Trim all the back threads, and then I cut my backing fabric into a square and I fringed it so that if I want to, I can actually put it into a frame. I hope you've enjoyed this video. The other videos in this series can be found at either daisyknots blog or daisyknots YouTube channel. Thank you for watching.